Hello YouTube family, Greg D here with TGN, and we are back for another DCUO video. And today I want to bring you a nature DPS superpowered, aka play from the tray loadout. So with that said, as per always with our superpowered loadouts, you want to just put a skill point in whatever weapon you're using. You do not need to put skill points in any of these weapons at all. You do not need to put anything in your iconic powers as far as your stat points go, as far as every other superpower loadout we've done. When you want to go superpowered to get the extra might, the power, and the power regen. Then you want to go critical attack chance, critical attack damage, and all your other skill points that you have left over go into might and power. So obviously, as well, with your equipment mods and your generator mods, you want to also spec might. So in your generator mods, you want to go all might. I would suggest with your equipment mods, going a fair balance of might and power, might and health. So just keep that in mind. As far as the actual loadout is concerned, it's pretty easy. I mean, you're just basically going through the rotation. That's how, every other superpowered loadout is. But basically, from left to right, you have Briar, Vine Lash, Harvest, Gorilla Form, Savage Growth, and Voracious Plants. Now, Briar and Vine Lash are going to be your damages over time, your dots. Harvest will keep those dots going because you only need to use Briar and Vine Lash when you come up to a new group of ads. Mason, you are awful talkative today, dude. Jeez. Okay, so then you have Gorilla Form. Gorilla Form there is a supercharge. The reason why we're using it, as you see down at the bottom, it says your defense, your damage output, and your healing output are increased for a short time. So we'll try to show you how much more damage you'll do in Gorilla Form. Then you have Savage Growth and Voracious Plants, which will be kind of like the two powers that you're spamming with Harvest. And as you see there, they do take or deal additional damage while you have your power interaction going from Briar and Vine Lash. Now, as far as the actual Gorilla Form loadout, the Gorilla Form loadout is pretty much the same thing. The only difference is you're going to be using Impaling Thorns in there as well. So you have Briar, Vine Lash, Harvest once again, and then you're basically going to be rotating Harvest, Impaling Thorns, Savage Growth, and Voracious Plants. So it's basically the same thing, just a teeny bit different, but we'll show you. So now, as you see here, we have the actual numbers set up for you in the bottom left corner of the screen so you guys can see. So basically, like I said, from left to right, you're going Briar, Vine Lash, Harvest, you're going to be able to hit that several times, and you're going to go bap, bops. Actually, what I should have done here is let's let the power come back up. I should have spawned my trinket here, so we'll show you a few times how hard you hit via like human form, and then how hard you can hit via gorilla form. So let's get here. Our power's back to full. Let's pop our trinket. So Briar, Vine Lash, Harvest. See, now I hit for freaking wow, I hit for like 9,000 that one time. That's probably the most I've actually seen. So like the dots are ranging, I would say, between maybe like 50 and about 300 damage for the most part. When you crit, I'm hitting about 500 or 600. But when you hit Savage Growth, I'm averaging between 7,000 and 9,000 for the critical chances there. So let's try this again. Now, keep in mind, too, you have to be somewhat close. So I would say that this is a melee loadout as well. So let's go through once again. You hit Harvest. You hit Savage Growth. You're going to be able to do Voracious Plants several times. An important thing, too, is to remember to keep Harvest going, because that keeps your dots going. If you don't keep Harvest going, you'll lose the damage over time. So once I didn't let myself heal up there, or I should say get my power back. So you're basically just going to hit Voracious Plants several times. You get the Harvest going, and wham bam, thank you ma'am. So now, pretty simple, right? So now what we'll do is we'll use the supercharge, we'll turn into Gorilla Form, and we'll show you how much extra damage you can do. So what we'll do is we'll let our power regen up to the top here, and we'll show you. So we'll turn into Mr. Gorilla. And now we'll go through. So it looks to me, as you can see there, so over, like, I would say, like, on average, you're hitting for way more, like, on average. Now, granted, it seems like to me that maybe your, like, crit potential is a little better, maybe as human form, but like I said, on average, I feel like you do more damage via, let's pop the trinket again. Let's let our, before we turn back into human, let's let this queue back up. Okay, so let's go through again. Boop, boop, harvest, impaling. So you're gonna hit hard, pretty hard there. I'm gonna go bop, and bop, and bop, and bop. So I mean, like I said, on average, you're definitely hitting way, way harder. So as you see there, Gorilla Form is a good way to go, and if you're able to keep in Gorilla Form for a while, it will definitely benefit you. Although I wish that animation was... See, look at that. There's an 8,000k hit there. So, yeah, if you're able to keep in Gorilla Form for a while, it's definitely going to benefit you. Yeah, this is pretty sweet. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. So, with that being said, guys, that's all I got for you. Gorilla is pretty strong here. I want to go through it one more time. Just let the power regen one more time here. Okay, one more time. Let's us go. So, boop, boop. And like I said, as you can see, even with just normal moves, you're actually doing way more damage on average here. Which is very, very nice. Once again, much with like any other superpowered loadout, you just have to be careful about making sure that you have power. So, with that being said, guys, we're going to conclude this video right here. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more. And until next time, we'll see you soon.